Hey folks, Coach Wade here. Today I'm talking to you about another one of our knots to know. This is number 6 in the knot to know series. It's the cleat knot or the cleat hitch. You're going to see this mostly around boating. You'll also occasionally see a cleat on the side of a truck. It can be used to secure something. And as well, you're also going to see that flag poles will often be tied off with a cleat hitch. So let me show you how to tie it now. I'm going to sit down over here where I got a cleat set up. So you'll notice to tie a cleat hitch, you're going to need a cleat. There's your cleat. So you need one of these to actually tie the knot. But once you have one of those, this is the knot you're expected to tie it off to. And I'll explain what really makes it good. You start a cleat hitch by making a complete turn around the bottom of the cleat. So here's the top or the horns of the cleat. We're going to go underneath the horns to the bottom of the cleat and make a complete turn. And it's not a complete turn until it's past itself. So it's now here, right there, it made a complete turn. Then we're going to make a simple figure 8 pattern. Now you can technically, especially if it's a really large cleat, you can make as many figure 8s as you like. That's sort of legitimate. But really, you need to make a minimum, so you make a complete 8. And then on our last turn, we're going to turn it over itself. Let me do that part again, because that's the part that people have trouble with. And if you have trouble with it, just play with it a little bit. So we made our figure 8, and what I need to do is I need to twist the standing end of that last turn so that the running end, and here's my running end, right? I need the standing end to go over the top of the running end. And when we do it, for it to be correct, we're going to cinch it down. What you're going to see is you're going to see that the last figure 8 finishes here, and there are 2 lines. The running end comes underneath this collar, which was its own standing end, comes underneath it and finishes parallel with the previous figure 8. And that's our cleat hitch. I'm going to tie it again one more time, a little slower this time. And then I'm going to just talk to you briefly about how it's used and why it's such an important knot in boating, and why you see it on any boat or ship you're going to be on. Alright, so again, imagine I'm the boat and I throw the line to the dockhand. The dockhand is going to take the line, and the first thing she or he is going to do is they're going to take a complete turn around the bottom of the cleat. Remember, that wouldn't be a complete turn. I got to go all the way around it till the rope touches itself. Now I've got my complete turn. Next, I start my figure 8 pattern here. And we can see it started as a figure 8. To finish it off, I'm going to twist the rope. And the way I need to twist it is so that the running end, and here's my running end, finishes underneath its own standing end. And then I finish my figure 8 with that locking collar, the standing end finished over the top of the running end. And there's my figure 8. I'm going to ask my wife to come here for a second. Dee, come here and act. You're going to be the boat over here. Okay? I want you to, with one hand, you're going to hold down the cleat. On the other hand, I just want you to put a little tension on this. Okay, so if Dee were a 30-foot power yacht, she'd be beautiful, by the way. So if my wife Diane were the boat, and there was a storm coming and I needed to tighten up this line, I could maintain the tension, and now I could let out more line, or I could work more line in. Oh, now she wants to do tug of war. Okay, so I can pull the boat tighter. So I can operate this under tension and make it looser or tighter as I need to, and then simply finish off the knot again. That's what makes a cleat knot so valuable. Remember, you can tighten it and loosen it while it's under tension. That's it.